The following program was produced by Cinema Milkshake.
What would you like to do now?
Go to the movies.
Now you're talking. I could be up for that.
So what have you got?
The stuff that dreams are made of.
What did you think?
It's the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
You're going to love this.
No, sir. I didn't like it.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
This whole thing's a bloody farce.
Good movie. It won the Academy Award
Oh, for what?
for best movie ever made.
Oh, it's Keen. It's pure Keen. No, it's greater than Keen. It's Cougat.
Why are you torturing me like this?
You're gonna love this, trust me.
I've lost all critical perspective.
Why?
Did you like that?
Are you kidding?
Let's all go to the movie.
Woo-hoo!
That's what I'm talking about.
What do we got?
Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of your all-time favorite podcast, Kill Me or Thrill Me. I'm your host, Ryan, and this is the podcast where I ask various people to recommend various movies to me that I've never seen before, and once I watch them, the person who recommended it to me is required by law to come on the podcast and explain it, defend it, justify it, whatever the case may be, and we ultimately find out, did they kill me or thrill me? And my guest today, you know what? He's been on the show before. In fact, he was my very first guest of all time, and he brought a strange animated film about a secret agent frog prince with a car that wants to fuck him, and various other space-related nonsense, and Brian Blessed and Grace Jones. So he's back to see if he can top that experience.
Very few things can.
Welcome back to the show, Stephen Anthony Gray. It's good to see you again and have you back.
Good to be here. Let me play myself to my seat. Okay. Fart it up. Get down. Yeah.
What? See, I appreciate it when guests bring their own soundboards and sound effects. So thank you for doing that. And,
No problem.
Jesus Christ, man. Before we get into this movie, well, I'll tell everybody what it is first. You brought me yet another animated oddity that I'd actually heard of Freddy as FR07, the one you previously brought to me. This one I'd never heard of. This is an animated feature from Hungary.
Yes.
From 1986 called Macskafogó, a.k.a. Cat Catcher, a.k.a. Cat City.
Yeah.
Cat City!
Cat City!
Yeah. So we're going to get to this movie in a moment. I'm going to let you just keep adjusting your mic.
There we go, yeah.
Okay.
All right, got it.
Steve was so excited he knocked all his shit over.
I did. I cannot wait to tell the world and the masses about Macskafogó. It's
just like a cat. When you get excited, you have to bring as many inanimate objects as you can with you onto the ground.
Yes, made
it. Awesome. Steve, we're going to get into this movie in a moment.
Yeah.
But first, why don't you remind everybody who you are and what you do?
Hi, I am Stephen Anthony Gray, Stephen Anthony Gray, Pickles to some, to many others as well. I am a VA in my professional and free time, voice actor, for those that don't know that abbreviation. I do audiobooks, I do video games. I'm working on a Star Fox game, actually. You're a Star Fox fan.
Oh, shit.
So, not the new Nintendo one, but one called Event Horizon, the biggest Star Fox fan game ever. You can hear me as Peppy Hare and all sorts of other characters. But yeah, I do a lot of VA stuff, and I also am a thespian by trade and a general creative by day and night. So, in my extracurricular time, I like to watch films. Animated films specifically is my forte. Can't get weird enough with animated films. You can't get enough crazy stories or heartfelt stories or just batshit insane stories. Like the second film in the line of this series that I have brought to Mr. Liskey's attention. So that's what I do. That's what makes me tick. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that is the only reason you... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, whenever... although we have been doing some pretty crazy stuff since you were last here, but I still think you've easily brought the two strangest films to my attention. Yeah, I mean, I admire you for it. I sometimes think of you while I'm falling asleep because of the work you've done for me in exposing me to these. I'm not saying I touch myself, but I may come close on occasion.
I don't want anybody else.
When I think about Steve, I touch my somebody else. Yeah, so that's what you get, folks, when you tune in to Kill Me or Thrill Me when Steven is on the show. Unlike the first film you brought me, which was Freddy as FR07, I will, before we get into anything else, I will say this one actually made sense. So thank you.
Yes, no, I had to go a little lighter this time. I felt it was appropriate after something like Freddy. I wanted to come back, so I needed to.
I could actually follow this one and was not scratching my. Well, I still scratched my head a lot.
A little bit.
I swore a lot. I think at least twice I said out loud, "God damn it, Steve."
Good. I did my job.
But I still was able to follow the story.
Yes.
Unlike Freddy, where I kept having to pause it and rewind it and look at the plot synopsis again and try to figure out where any of it fit, and then realizing by the end of it, none of it fit. And I accepted that reality.
Yes.
So, however, before we get into this film, you weren't here. Or we've started this new thing since you were here last, and it's called Break the Ice.
Break the Ice.
And you get a 2 truths and a lie. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah. I am going to describe 3 famous cats. Okay?
Okay.
And you have to tell me which one of them is not real, that I just completely made up.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Okay, I should be able to do this. Okay. Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Your first famous cat is Unsinkable Sam. He was a black and white ship's cat whose resume included surviving not 1, not 2, but 3 naval disasters during World War II. Originally aboard the German battleship Bismarck, he was reportedly found floating on wreckage after the ship sank in 1941. He was rescued and transferred to the British destroyer HMS Cossack, which was later torpedoed. After surviving that, he ended up on the aircraft carrier HMS Ark Royal, which also sank. At that point, the Royal Navy appears to have decided the ocean had taken enough chances. Sam was retired to dry land, where he lived out the rest of his days as a celebrity among maritime history enthusiasts. Okay?
Okay.
Unsinkable Sam.
Damn, what a resume.
Your next famous cat is Larry.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry is a tabby cat employed by the British government with the official title Chief Mouser to the Cabinet Office. He first took up residence at 10 Downing Street in 2011 and has since outlasted multiple prime ministers, political crises, cabinet reshuffles, and countless journalists. His duties include rodent control, greeting dignitaries, and occasionally being photographed asleep while national events unfold around him.
A gent. Okay.
You got Larry. Now,
Larry.
Last but not least, your final famous cat is Brother Pernada. He is a ginger monastery cat said to reside in a remote mountain temple somewhere in the Himalayas. According to temple lore, Brother Pernada wandered into a meditation hall as a kitten and immediately began batting the ceremonial singing bowls with remarkable precision. monks noticed that he somehow struck the bowls in ascending tones, creating surprisingly harmonious sequences. So over the years, he became an unofficial participant in ceremonies, padding solemnly between rows of meditators before delivering a carefully timed bonk to the largest bowl with one paw.
Brother
Which
Pernada.
one of those famous cats did I completely make up?
Okay. Larry.
How well do you know your famous cats?
I know Unsinkable Sam. I know him. Yes, I'm gonna.
So
I'm gonna say he's real, 100%.
Okay, good job.
I've heard that story before.
Sam is he's a real cat. Or
Okay.
was. I'm sure he's passed by now.
Larry, and Brother Pernada. God.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we want both of them to be real.
I do, with every fiber of my being. If I had my way in my reality, all of these cats would be real and living among us and would be patron saints of the arts and morality. But one of them is a fabrication. Okay. I'm going to say between Brother Pernada, I imagine him sounding like Brother Theodore, and
I want my milk. My milk.
And Larry, I'm going to guess in honor of felines everywhere that I'm going to guess Larry's the real one and Brother Pernada is the fake. Just because
that's your final answer.
I'm searching my soul. I'm searching my feline love of every bit of that I have in me, even though I'm deathly allergic to them. But I'm going to say yes. Final answer. Brother Pernada's fake and Larry's real. I hope.
You are correct, sir.
Oh my God! Yes. Thank goodness. I mean,
I completely made up the Buddhist cat.
I was going to say, yeah, because that would be insanely incredible. That story, okay, that would be a great animated film. Remember that for the ages. We're going to send that to Bella, and he's going to make the Macskafogó sister film.
Yeah.
Brother Pernada.
I mean,
I love that. I love the icebreaker game. I want to play it more often.
Okay. Oh, you will. And it's only going to get more difficult. Wait till I do the... Eventually, you're going to... Next time, I'll give you one of my Would You Rather games.
Okay. I love the Would You Rather.
Which get rather either gross or dark or silly.
Yes, all the above.
But I know you're game for all three. So.
Yeah. It's a normal weekend for me.
All right. So we've got a movie to talk about, and that movie is Cat City or Cat Catcher or Macskafogó. As I mentioned, this is a Hungarian animated feature film released in 1986. And normally I give a lot of facts and figures right off the top here to give the audience some context or a refresher if they've seen it before and don't remember it. However, in this case, going by the conversations you and I had in Messenger leading up to the recording of this podcast, I can't compete with your knowledge about this movie. So I'm going to let you do the honors.
Yeah, we'll tag team it. We'll definitely
we'll try.
I have a little powwow of info. It's
okay, good.
Yeah.
Explain all of it. All of it.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know, last time I was here, I brought to Ryan's attention a film called Freddy as FR07, Freddy the Frog to some. And it was basically a very acid-trippy, loosely based film in structure, or based around a secret agent, sort of like a James Bond framework, that sort of flavor. It made no sense whatsoever.
None.
And it was a vanity project to appease a very wealthy individual's child. And, of course, it tanked, 100%. Who could have thunk? But...
yeah, right.
Apparently...
Had hit written all over it.
All over it, with the wiles
KKK dance number.
Ben Kingsley getting slapped by his fucking car in the ass.
Yeah.
a normal family fare Christmas movie.
Exactly.
But this one, Macskafogó, is very similar in the presence that it is sort of a secret agent James Bond parody or a love letter there too.
Right.
I don't know. I guess overseas and on the other side of the pond, whether it be London, France, Hungary, wherever, Croatia, Chernobyl, they love James Bond movies.
Especially in Chernobyl.
Especially in Chernobyl, yes.
All the radioactive animals living there now. Just
Absolutely.
Every night they're having a James Bond film fest.
But yes, this one follows that same sort of ilk. It is a film from a director named Bela Tarnowski. Bela Tarnowski is very... He has a satirical style in his cartoons. He's still alive. He is a cartoonist. He works in animation, works in all sorts of just fun little animated projects, but he hasn't done a lot. And this was his first film, and it ended up being first feature film rather. And it ended up,
I was going to say, okay,
making a huge international splash and was a great success. Great success in not just Hungary, but also international abroad and whatnot. It was even submitted for the Academy Award in 59th animated film category. It was submitted, didn't get nominated, but it was that.
I thought it was for best foreign language film because back then they didn't have the best animated film category
Yes, correct,
yet,
correct.
So.
And it's gotten so popular over its cult status and its time of existence that it not only had a very short-lived animated series, it had an animated sequel that was a real-time sequel in 2007. The storyline literally takes place 20 years later. The characters age 20 years later, and it continues on in that linear sort of way. And it also had, in 2011, a full-blown musical made of it in Hungary, which has gotten pretty successful over on that side of the pond. So to the Hungarian audience, all those that are listening here,
huge demographic.
This is a big film for him. This is a huge film. And very little, not as much known, but to the smaller sort of animation crowds, it is considered a cult classic as well. And that's kind of the introduction spiel on that. What it's about is basically... It makes so much more sense than any of Freddy's FR07.
Yeah,
it's basically cats versus mice in a future in a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Kind of has that presence. A future not too unlike our own. A world, Planet X, I guess, of course.
Right.
Where cats and mice are living together, but also at war with each other. There's a feline mafia that is trying to eradicate the society of mice. And the mice of this Planet X are fighting against it as best as they can with secret agents, prominently the world-famous secret agent Nick Grabowski, who is our 007 in the States, named Gary Gumshoe for the Cat City Americanized dub of this thing. But yes, it goes from there. They're creating a secret weapon called the Macskafogó, the cat catcher, and they have secret plans that they have to pick up from Professor Fushimaisi in Tokyo, and he has to get these plans before the cats do and take over the world completely, and it goes from there. So with that essence of that storyline, all sorts of absurdity ensues. It is a comedy. It's a adventure comedy, and the satirical mindset of Bela Tarnowski's personality really comes through. The second one is much more satirical, and this is very straightforward. But this one takes all sorts of great tropes, like great gadgets from secret agent films, the classics, secret agent being stoic and always getting out of a jam, the side henchmen that aren't always as effective as you would think, and the evil bosses that shit just rolls downhill. One boss serves another boss, and another boss serves another boss, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and hilarity ensues from there. So, I discovered this film about 5 years ago now. And
okay.
when I first discovered it, I had only heard of it loosely in animation circles, didn't know where to find it, but I became pleasantly obsessed with it. It was just everything about it. I liked the animation style, I liked the designs, I liked the hilarity of the world, the absurdity in some cases, and also some of the gadgets in action there too. It's a very fun ride for those that are looking for something that is secret agent inspired, but also has that lovely taste of absurdity through animation that I love so much. So that's kind of my introductory spiel on what it is and where it came from and why I love it.
Okay.
Yes. Great
Fair
little
enough.
film. Great little film.
Again, you and I, we talked a little bit back and forth on Messenger leading up to this. You didn't spoil anything for me. I wouldn't let you.
No.
But you did give me some background on your, as you say, obsession with this little oddity.
Yeah.
Perhaps not an oddity in Hungary, because even from what I read, this is. I don't even know if it's a cult classic. There, it sounds like it's just a legitimately well-remembered favorite animated film, like we would think of The Lion King or something.
Yeah, dude.
Here in the States,
they paint murals of this thing on the sides of their apartment complexes. They have it in their popular pop culture. They have T-shirts. They got toys. They got board game. This is a big animated classic for Hungary, apparently.
And what's strange is it's not even for kids.
No,
really. Like, it's definitely adult in tone. Like, it's not quite Ralph Bakshi level adult,
no, but it has that flavor, it has that bite.
There are boobs.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some very suggestive sexual aspects to this film. There's a lot of torture and murder. There is like some and there's a very anti-fascist thing to it. So yeah, it's definitely not.
I would say it's definitely not a conventional family film. That's for sure.
Yeah, this isn't. I don't know, Romeo and Juliet.
No,
or maybe it is.
But nothing can be really.
Never seen it.
Really?
I'm smelling a future episode.
I saw that in the theater.
You didn't even have to tell me that. I just knew that without you saying it.
Yep.
Although on a side note, I dare you one of these days to come on here and make us both, me for the first time and you for whatever time, Valiant.
Okay.
Because someday I need to see what it is you hate so much about Valiant.
It's man, it's
a dare. It's a dare.
Okay, I will save all of my feelings, hatred and merits, shortcomings, and love and hate for that episode. But man,
yeah,
Valiant.
It's a little teaser for you folks. Look for that someday. Steve is going to finally make me watch Valiant, and I'm going to see a side of him I've never seen.
Jesus Christ,
because he rarely dislikes an animated film. Kangaroo Jack. You liked Kangaroo Jack, right?
Oh yeah, I loved Kangaroo Jack.
Okay.
You kidding me?
See what I mean?
Jack your legs,
See what
baby.
I mean? Yet he hates Valiant. For
I even
some reason.
I even have the sequel, animated sequel, Good Day USA with Ahmed Best. Kangaroo
Which
Jack.
I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
But somehow I knew before you even started that sentence that you were going to tell me there was a sequel to Kangaroo Jack.
Can't get wild enough. That's how I rule.
No, and you've. I wanted to tell you later on in the episode, because if anybody remembers the first episode or they go back and listen to it, you did kind of go into your ideas of why you love animation and animated features so much, and I was kind of telling you that I was starting to come around to seeing your point, and that I wanted to start watching more animated films.
Yes, sir.
And I have. And so later in the episode, I will give you an update on some, in fact, 2 animated films that I thought were goddamn genius.
Let's go.
So we'll get to that. No, we'll save that.
We'll save that. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. I've got a couple I'm gonna throw at you. So, you explained to me a lot of your obsession with this movie, but this obsession took on a whole another level.
Yes.
This isn't the only movie you've done this kind of thing with.
No.
So,
takes a very rare film.
Yeah, we'll get to the plot and the meat of this movie in a minute, but I want everybody to understand the depths of your obsession with this movie and what it is you did and made me able to watch it, because it is available on physical media in various places, but having never heard of it and being broke, I just wasn't able to get a copy. But you had one. You know where I'm getting at here.
Yeah.
Tell everybody your real history with this film.
Yeah, my love for this film goes very deep. It takes a very rare film that hits me in a very specific way for me to actually spend this amount of time on it, let alone seek it out. I wanted to find a version of this film that wasn't haphazardly handled by the Americanized audiences. There is an American dub of this that came out like in 1991 or something like that, a Canadian dub, rather. And it's called Cat City, and it's sort of as most foreign animated films or foreign animated shows or whatever. Once we get our hands on it, we will take it and then we'll rewrite it, and then we'll rename everything, and then we'll put our own sensibilities on it, and then redub the story to release it for like $1.30 in a bargain bin somewhere back in the day. And that's kind of what they did with Macskafogó. They seized it, they funded it, they called it Cat City, they redubbed it, they kind of tooled its story, renamed everything. Like Nick Grabowski is now Gary Gumshoe, Mr. Tyfel is now Mr. D. And it just kind of makes it much lighter for the kids and takes a lot of the bite out of it. And so I was like, you know what, that's fine and everything if that's the only thing that's available, but I'm the kind of high functioning artistic that will go the extra mile. And I sought
HFAA.
this film out. That's right. We're a big club. We got T-shirts. But that's how I operate in creative circles. And so I hunted this thing down. I went on foreign eBay or foreign Amazon, whatever, and found DVD, found the Blu-ray, found a VHS, got as many sources as I could, scanned it, ripped it, upscaled it, and found transcripts of its dialogue, found lyrics of the actual performers singing these songs, and translated the entire thing myself from the original Hungarian, and made my own subtitled version of this film that was accurate, and that was how it was intended to be, to further to keep the integrity of the piece alive, and to give a further appreciation of what it is that I was actually seeing, because I don't speak Hungarian. I'm frequently hungry, but not in that capacity. But I wanted to see what this thing really was outside of the Americanized version of that. So I spent like about 2 months just translating and editing and upscaling and laying in dialogue after dialogue after dialogue. I even went so hardcore on this that there were animation flubs and discrepancies in some of the character colorations and things like that. I went in there frame for frame in Photoshop and After Effects, and I fixed it up, made it really polished, made it look really nice, reanimated some certain animation errors and some.
Are you
instances.
serious?
I'm serious. I will show you my files.
Okay, you didn't tell me that part.
No, I really polished this thing. And I put together a full-blown, I retranslated the opening and closing credits and whatnot, and I put it all together and made my own subtitled, accurate version of Macskafogó for those that wanted to see it. And then I later find out that like a year, like last year, that they're coming out with an official English subtitled version of it. So it's like, okay, of course, I did that, and now they're finally doing it. But I would say that I haven't seen that version yet, but I think mine is pretty damn accurate to what it was after all that work I put into it. So that's how much I love this film.
I mean, as far as I could tell, I don't... I speak a little Hungarian.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I barely speak English.
Igarish.
Yeah.
Machka, cat, of course, Fogo, catcher or teeth, however you want to say. You learn a little bit as you do this. But
yeah.
And that's kind of how I did it. And I'm doing the same for the series, the episodes that I have, and the sequel film as well.
Oh, because I need to see the sequel.
Oh, you
like,
think you think this one is
once you're done with that, I want to see that. So
yeah, I'll talk a little bit about the sequel in a little bit, but that's kind of, it takes a rare film for me to do that, to hit me in a very rare way. I've done subtitled versions of foreign films like twice before this one, but this one is probably the best of the best that I've done so far, and I wanted to share it with those who are there to appreciate it, which is, of course, you're definitely of that mindset and of that appreciation. I knew you'd get a kick out of it, so you needed to know about Macskafogó. And I hope it was worth it.
That's the whole point of this podcast.
So suffice it to say, I am an editor, I am a creative, I love doing this kind of work, restoration, and making these types of films available outside of my normal absurdity. So yeah. If you're of the same mindset, let's talk shop. Let's see what else you got. What other crazy mice films you got that I could spend months on?
Yeah, when you told me all that, because I know you have like a 14-hour cut of Titanic you've assembled out of like outtakes and just stuff you taped from James Cameron's dreams. Using psychokinesis. I don't know. So I know you do this, and I actually admire the hell out of it, even though I also think you're kind of crazy.
Listen, there are worse hobbies. It's for the ages. I'm just saying,
No,
somebody's
trust
got
me,
to.
I say it kind of out of jealousy, because I could never sit down and do that. Like, I'm an editor too, and trust me, I can spend months tweaking one little sound effect in a stupid cat video I'm making.
Yeah.
So I get it, but at the same time, I'm the type that's like, well, I guess I'm just going to wait till that comes out on DVD.
Listen, I'm in it to win it.
Somewhere.
And I know likely that it's never going to come out officially in any sort of subtitled or English appropriate format until I do it. That's what the universe has taught me. When I do it, then they'll release it. So I have to do it, so they will release it. That's what my curse is with the universe. However, I exercise in those kind of circles. It's something I would love to do professionally if I could, but honestly, it's all for the love. That's how much I love, especially animated film.
Yeah.
And I want other people to appreciate them just as much as I do, to an absurd degree. And if I can help not only bring that experience to them in that way because of those efforts, so be it, And if not, at least I'll have it and I can enjoy it. So that makes
you're a missionary.
Yeah.
You are on a holy quest.
What a position to be in.
Yeah, spread the gospel of animated oddities to the world. And I would rather there be more missionaries like you than the alternate.
Amen.
But yeah, I have a feeling like when everybody's dead, you're going to get to heaven and you'll be in line with a bunch of actual missionaries that have gone to the Congo and
we're all
India,
watching
and
Macskafogó.
Well, God's going to be like, oh wait, are you the guy that did Cat City?
Dude, that's my jam.
Get in here. You're absolved of everything. Get in here, man. I love that movie. I feel like you're really doing the Lord's work rather than, just trying to brainwash people.
I believe that God is a Four Gangsters fan, for sure.
I hope not. No. I have some things to say on the Four Gangsters later.
Yes.
So you're saying your first, did you found this in or you just said you found it about 5 years later, so you didn't discover this as a kid or anything?
No, back in the early days when I was just getting on the internet, like the late 90s, early 2000s, in animation circles, I would just search up animation forums and things like that, and this was one of those ones that I stumbled across, and that had some images, and it caught my attention because I have an association with the name Grabowski, and I had never heard of a main character named Grabowski, especially somebody as bad as like this. I was like, oh, what's this all about? Oh, this is weird. Mouse movie. Oh, it's like James Bond. Oh. What? But there are vampires? Yeah. Oh, there's murder, there's blood, there's torture. Oh, there's absurdity. There's what? Yeah. What the hell is this? And I was never able to find it. Only just the information. Flash forward decades later. And I was finally able to find it thanks to the internet and thanks to like Amazon and things like that. It's like, oh, this is what it's called. Boom, checked it out, found Cat City, found Macskafogó, and the rest is history. So it was always in the back of my mind, and it just finally came around again. The universe aligned up. The mice of Planet X needed me to make their mission known.
Yeah.
Grabowski
they were
is
calling
apparently
out to you.
Yeah, he's apparently the 13th incarnation of Mickey Mouse. You figure that out.
Because that's something we didn't mention, but this movie takes place in the year 80 MM.
I know Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, after Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that set there for a minute.
80 years after Mickey Mouse. There you go. It's all a wild ride.
Yeah. This definitely plays by its own rules. It makes up its own rules.
Yeah, this is one of those films I say turn off your mind and just show up and have a good time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try because this was fun when we did Freddy. I feel I can do a little bit better job with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and explain the plot of this movie.
Okay.
In the best way I can. I wrote notes down.
Gotcha. Hit me.
So the movie is not ostensibly, it is about like you said, it's a sort of future timeline on a planet where mice and cats are supposedly getting along, but the cats really don't like them. And you basically, there's this like corporate Hitler cat who is trying to enact a genocide, literally against mice. He
that
makes
never
no
happens.
Right. So right away, very, very child friendly.
Yes.
Dealing with genocide. We see in what is arguably a kind of a funny moment where there's this mouse, this female or old lady mouse is in a bank, and she's asking the guy in charge of the bank, the mouse in charge of the bank, if her savings are safe there. And he goes, oh, it would take somebody with a tank to break into this place. And immediately they cut to a bunch of cats in a tank driving into the bank. And then the banker is standing there going, you'll only get through this over my dead body or something like that. And they shoot the banker with the tank. So you get a tank murder.
Immediately blow him away within like the first 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. This is the first 5-6 minutes of the movie. You get a tank murder, and you get the corporate Hitler trying to commit genocide. You get a mouse or a cat mafia of all these tall cats in pinstripe suits that pull up and stick a gun into the mouth of a child mouse and tell him to eat it. And so there's that. And then they don't shoot him, but they do force him to eat the newspapers he's trying to sell.
It's very much, saying, oh, the cat mafia is wrong. We're going to stop them. He's like, no, eat this filth. It's very much a mobster movie in that sense, too. But with a very comedic bite.
Well, that's the thing is when they walk up, they say, eat it. And the kid grabs the barrel of the gun and puts it in his own mouth.
It's like, all right. Yes, sir.
Because he thinks that's what they want. They're going to shoot him. Okay, so there's that. And that happens again in the movie, by the way. They put the gun in the mouth of the kid again later. So keep that in mind. The corporate Hitler cat has a sidekick, or not a sidekick, more of a lackey. Like his
Schafranek.
Yeah, his assistant who basically does all the dirty work for him, and then whenever he fails, the corporate Hitler cat tortures him, and he gaslights him, because then we'll cut forward a couple scenes and the assistant will walk in the corporate Hitler cat's office covered in bandages, and he'll say, "Oh, what happened to you, Safranik?" And he's like, "Oh, I cut myself shaving. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear." When we know he literally was scratched and mauled and beaten to death by his boss.
Yep, this old saying, shit rolls downhill.
Yeah, this abusee relationship dynamic that, normally you don't see in children's fare.
Except in Amazon, facilities, but yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah, well, I've worked there. I know this. They shoved guns into my mouths and
said, "Eat it."
Like, made me walk into my own fist all the time. It's fine. I made some money.
At least that person got their dish towels on time.
Exactly. Or their rhinoceros dildo.
That's right.
That's based on a true story. No follow-up questions.
Great pump name. Rat panties and rhinoceros dildo.
Safranik, the abused assistant, is also coordinating a bunch of scientists who are trying to build bigger and better ways to exterminate mice. And they basically keep some mice in like a little concentration camp where they let them out, test the stuff on them.
Yeah, this universe has traitorous mice, to infiltrate actual good mice colonies and to work for the cats.
Yeah.
It's a very complex world in a very silly way.
Yeah.
It's a little satirical in the sense of the horrible ways that we treat ourselves in society and how corporate utilitarian authority tries to take over and influence our society in a way, but also is very, very silly. That's the beauty of
cats.
The satirical sense of Bela Tarnowski.
Yeah. And then you've got Safranik's daughter, who is friends with a mouse.
Catty and Sally.
And has to hide it, like Anne Frank, every time her dad comes up. She's kind of dropped all of a sudden, but yeah, she's in it at the beginning, and then we don't see her again until way later in the movie, and we never see her little mouse friend ever again. So I'm guessing she got taken to the mouse concentration camp. This is so silly yet so dark.
Yeah. You see why I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, I can't believe the words coming out of my mouth right now. So as you said, the cats get word that there's some sort of secret plan, because of course there is, and the Intermouse, supposed to be like Interpol, decides they're going to bring their best agent out of retirement, the aforementioned Grabowski, and he is going to find the plans and stop the genocide. Grabowski takes his sweet fucking time doing his job.
Yeah.
Does not seem to be in a rush whatsoever.
No.
To do anything.
I love how calm he is through the entire thing. Nothing gets under his skin. Just gonna do what he's got to do. He's gonna do it on his own time.
Yeah, and he's great. Like, he's basically Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible. Like,
yeah.
Anytime you think they've got the best of them,
5 steps ahead.
Yeah, and so they decide to send some hitmen or hit mice or hit rats after, because like you said, some of the rodents are in on it with the cats to save their own asses. So they get
my favorite characters.
I don't know how to explain this, but they're ballet rats.
They're former ballet dancers turned assassins.
Yeah, and they're worried that if they fail, they're going to be forced back into the ballet.
Yep.
Because they say that a lot. Like, I'm going to send you back to the ballet.
They hate the ballet. Nope. They'll do anything but the ballet.
No context, by the way.
No, they're former ballet dancers.
They never explain why this was terrible.
No, they just hate it. They would rather be assassins.
Yeah. They would. And they are extremely inept. They're introduced with a sort of music video promo that someone has put together for them, where they explain in great detail all their different assassination techniques. It's sort of similar to Nightmare Before Christmas when Lock, Stock, and Barrel are explaining all the different ways they'll murder Santa Claus.
Yeah, it does have that flavor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a 70s song and dance number, but explaining about how they're the best assassins. They're thespians, clearly, but they want to get into the assassination business, so they're using what they know to sell their product.
Yeah.
And that means a big flashy dance 70s musical number telling you how we're going to kill your target. I love that.
Exactly. And one of the rats, there's two female rats. There's
Pissy, Cookie, Buddy, and Billy. Those are their names.
Okay. Thank you. Now, one of the rats, her specialty is basically sex. There's no sugarcoating it.
No.
And she shows off her mouse butt
Yep.
in her mouse panties.
Yep.
Any chance she gets, and there's a little hole for the tail.
Yep. Gotta make it functional.
For kids. She...
Do that, Pixar, I dare you.
Yeah. I want to see Esmeralda in her bra and panties.
You know.
What the hell, dude?
Thinking about
Give the
killing.
hunchback a flash, at least. He deserves at least one boob. One boob flash. All the shit he had to put up with. Someone trying to throw him in the fire as a baby. I think he deserves a butt cheek or two.
At least it's some side cheek.
Yeah, some side cheek. Come on, Esmeralda. Okay, so that's that. And then these 4 gangsters are chasing Grabowski, again, very slowly, very chill. Meanwhile, there's another agent named Lazy Dick.
Lazy Dick.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, and he's also pretty lazy for a secret agent. He's on a plane, and all of a sudden a bunch of cats hijack the plane. But again, every cat in this movie is completely inept and incompetent. They are stupid. And they're easily taken down during the hijacking. Like one of them is beaten over the head by an old granny mouse. However, the thing is during the hijacking, there's gunfire, and the pilot of the plane, I kid you not, gets shot and killed, falls face first into the controllers of the plane, and the plane crashes. Everybody on the plane is killed except for Lazy Dick. This is 46 minutes into the movie. I wrote 46 minutes down, and this is the first time in my notes I wrote, Steve, what the fuck is going on? So we see Lazy Dick emerge from the wreckage. They're in a jungle somewhere, Mexico or South America somewhere.
Yeah, there are 2 main storylines going on: Grabowski's journey and Lazy Dick's journey, trying to get to the plans. And then there's Typho's journey. Yep, and then there's the 4 gangsters' journey. They're all trying to get to the same goal. So you're following 4 cohesive stories, but ridiculous antics. Tell us what happens with Lazy Dick.
They do all follow a linear line, though. You can follow this movie.
Oh, yeah.
In Freddy, all of these 4 stories would have had nothing to do with each other.
No.
And the frog would have just wandered in and out of them casually. So, Lazy Dick emerges from the plane crash and finds his suitcase and takes out a trumpet, plays it, has a very brief conversation with a talking bird, and then walks off into the jungle.
As one does.
Yeah. How am I doing so far? Is this
This is accurate. This is 10 for 10.
Okay.
This is the story.
I'm not going to spoil any of this, folks. I'm just giving you, this is still only the first 45 minutes of what is an hour and 45 minute long movie.
Yeah.
So then eventually we get to my personal favorite part of the movie, where Lazy Dick meets a bunch of Mexican vampire bats living in Aztec ruins.
It turns it from dusk till dawn. Yeah.
Yeah, they're first going to drain him of blood, but they allow him to play his trumpet one last time, which immediately leads to a jam session between him and the bats.
A beautiful piece of music in the film, out of nowhere.
I like the song. That was a good jam.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of music. It's surprising. Out of all of this absurdity, Macskafogó will hit you with some feels.
Yeah. It was all tender, and like the bats are crying like, "Oh, we can't kill you." Basically, without getting too much into the plot, it all kind of bottlenecks from there as these characters make their way. I have just some random notes. These are not spoilers because I'm not going to tell you where they happen in the movie or why.
Oh, sure.
There are nuclear warheads with cat faces.
Uh-huh.
Nuclear cat warheads, I guess you would call them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very bizarre city esque song called, I don't know the name of it, but the lyrics are Mew Mew, what's up?
Yep, it's called Mew Mew, What's Up?
And it's the sexy cat on the phone.
Hey, guess, it's called Mew Mew, What's Up? But in the Cat City Americanized dub, it's called Pussy Talk. So take whichever title you want more. Mew Mew, What's Up? Or Pussy Talk? It's just Pussy Talk, hey, it's Pussy Talk. I'll send you the clip.
Okay, good. I need to watch this American dub. That's amazing. But I'm gonna go with Mew Mew, what's up? Like, I think that's like Mew Mew, what's up?
What's up?
There is a the real boss cat of all the boss cats is basically like a Jabba the Hutt, big fat gangster cat.
Mr. Giovanni Gatto.
Yeah.
The leader of the feline mafia.
Yeah, and he's got like some hippie cat chick lounging next to him, and I'm not going to lie, she's pretty hot. I'm not a furry,
Pussy
but...
talk, baby.
Yeah. Pussy talk. Maybe you're right. If interested, at the hour and 35 and 26 second mark, cat boobs.
Yep.
Giant robot bulldog who eats the cats and then shits them out. And when he shits them out, they're now reformed and peaceful?
They're pacified, yep. Which is explained in the sequel.
Okay, good. And my final note is just a simple, God damn it, Steve. So...
until I get that goddamn it Steve from Ryan, I don't know if I've done my job. So I feel very satiated in my efforts.
Someday in our merch store we will have T-shirts of this.
God damn it, Steve!
You laughing, me just looking at you. It'll say "God damn it, Steve" underneath it. What is it with you in these movies? With I don't want to know.
No,
sexy cat boobs.
I'm an open book. Well, you see, I'm of the mindset, you know me, it can't get weird enough. And anything primarily to do with, like, or human organisms or creatures, we see that every day. I want to see crazy aliens. I want to see crazy manimal people. I want to see cars that want to fuck frogs. I want to see the wildest shit possible because reality is boring enough. The older I live on this earth, the more wild shit I want to see to escape this reality that we're in. And that's why I seek out these particular types of films, because I've never seen that before. That's something that I need to cross off my list. Okay, there we go. Pussy talk. A+.
I agree with you. My conviction that you are right about animated film in general, especially the kind that you seem to unearth from the sands of time.
Yeah.
You're right. And it has been something I've been exploring. And once you publish your first newsletter, I would like to subscribe.
Let's go.
I will join your church.
The Church of
where
the Big
we will
Pickle.
say a prayer to Panda Go Panda.
Yes.
Because that's one you threw at me, God, almost 2.5 decades ago now.
Yeah, man. We're talking like 2002.
Yeah, I remember walking in a Meijer, which for those of you not from this part of the country, it's basically like a Target or a Walmart, just regional. You and I were walking at they used to be open 24 hours a day. I think we were just getting probably soda and candy.
Yeah, for a film shoot.
And going to watch some movies, and you found Panda Go Panda in a bargain bin.
Yep, sure
and
did.
Tried to explain it to me. I've still never seen it, but I will always think of you trying to explain to me at 2 a.m. what Panda Go Panda is about.
No problem. I got at least 3 different versions of it now outside of that VHS that I found. So whenever you want to do the official Panda Go Panda night, I got you covered.
I'm just about ready to see all these, dude.
Okay.
When it comes to like someone like you or someone like me, I mean, you're a huge animation fan in general.
Yeah.
I'm becoming more of an animation buff, but I'm more so I'm a fan of oddities, obscurities, vanity projects, massive box office bombs. These are just things I feel compelled to expose myself to.
Mm-hmm.
Where in the canon of strange, obscure animation does this fall? Like, give me your top 5 and where this does this make the top 5? Is it a top 10er? Like, I want some more context from you about where this falls as, in terms of what it is.
Yeah, for me personally, this falls right in this is probably in my personal top 10 of ones in recent years that I've really enjoyed. It's in the top 50 for sure.
Oh wow.
It's one that with animated films, it's always hit or miss, especially the wilder they get, the more abstract, the more, as David Lynch would say, I love abstractions. It can get very unconventional and very thematic without any answers or context whatsoever. And I love absolute animation like that. Music like that has no form or structure, absolute music. I call animation like that absolute animation. This is not in the absolute animation camp where it is just completely off the wall, but because it does have a structure, it does have a story, it has clearly defined characters and motivations. But this is right in that sweet spot of animation that I like, where it takes itself seriously but not seriously at all. And that's part of the beauty of its satirical nature, and that's kind of the personality of the director Bela Tarnowski coming through. I've noticed in his films, as few as there may be, he did primarily short films, or did primarily short animated films outside of these two major animated ones, Macskafogó 2, The Cat of Satan. What a title for the sequel.
Yeah, I was going to say, did we mention yet that the sequel is subtitled The Cat of Satan?
Yeah. He employs a sense of silliness to it, where he puts a message across. Apparently, the reason why he made this film, I guess, I don't know if it counts as a vanity project, but it is basically they made it for the fun of it. And he just drew these characters and had a fun little fascination with secret agent films of the time, and just said, screw it, I'm going to make a movie. And it ended up being this huge hit. But the quote-unquote message part of it, I guess, would be showcasing the societal similarities between, those in power trying to influence society or to eradicate certain elements of society, and how we fight against it and what we need to do to not only live through it but also rise above it. There's a very strong message of that in this first one specifically. Outside of the funness of the James Bond story of the hero saving the day, the sequel, Cat of Satan, dives even deeper.
Oh,
it rises. To give you an idea of what the sequel storyline is, it's a real-time 20-year sequel. 20 years later have passed. 20 years have passed since the first film was released, and I love that it's in universe. 20 years have passed. The characters are aged up. They're older. They even got all the same actors that were still alive to reprise their roles 20 years later.
Oh, wow.
And it's about modern society, and the messages there, too, of being influenced. The cats have been pacified for all these years. The mice are in control. And so what they do, these cats, our main protagonist of this one is Henry Morton Stanley, a mouse that's searching the Amazon wilds, and he comes across this African cat tribe who learn of what happened to cat society. Cats are no longer at the top of the food chain, and so they use black magic to summon Satan, essentially the feline Satan, Moloch.
Okay.
And they tell him what's up. He's like, "Yo, mice can't be in control. We're gonna eradicate society with black magic, and we're gonna go and we're gonna destroy everything in a supernatural way." And so Nick Grabowski, who is now a spinach farmer, gets word of this.
Okay.
Yes, it's a play on marketing, because he doesn't do, again, he takes his time. He doesn't do shit. Everybody loves him. Loves him. He's just an image, and he's selling out. He's getting money. He's selling a business. He's putting his face on spinach and selling that. And it's a play on Disney putting Mickey's face on everything. No matter how stupid it is, you're going to buy it just because his face is on it.
Yeah.
And so he comes back out of retirement from Intermouse to figure out how they can stop the world from being taken over from literal Satan and the evil powers that influence those evil sensibilities to try to run our world once again. And that doesn't happen in modern society at all, does it?
No.
It doesn't seem like these political figures and these corporations are literal Satan trying to make the world a shitty place.
No, not at all.
So there's a
Peter Thiel.
Yeah, the four gangsters are back again, doing their thing. They're polite robbers this time. They have scheduled robbings of Mouse Society.
Okay.
Like, okay, we're going to burglarize your home on the 13th of May. We're going to see you there at 7:30. Okay, see you then. Okay, bye. They break in, they steal your shit. And then they've gone legit in that sense. So it's very satirical in that sense of literally corporations or bad people robbing you with a smile on your face and letting you know as long as you're scheduled, well, you just accept it. And that kind of is again a play on how shit can be run these days. So there's a lot of streaming services, pay us every month. We'll take all your services away, we'll take all your movies away, and you'll just have to keep paying us. But hey, as long as we got you scheduled for that payment and you're happy about it, there you go. So it's that kind of bite.
Yeah.
But and that's what I love about the sensibilities of this film. So that being said, long story short, I would lump it in right on the top 20 to top 30 manageable sweet spot of animated films that are just absurd enough, that have just enough of a message, but are just so wildly their own unique thing that you can't take your eyes off of it in a different way that you can't take your eyes off of Freddy as FR07. But it's a gift that keeps on giving. There's something enjoyable about it and everything. It's a comedy, it's an action film, it's an adventure film, it's a musical. I wouldn't give it the romance dynamic, but there are little small elements of that. But there's something there for everybody. And if you're looking for something that it does have a linear, cohesive story, but is a little out there, and quite literally from the other side of the pond, something that you will probably never see in the capacity here in the U.S. outside of underground independence and animation online, I would strongly suggest seeking out Macskafogó. You can find it on YouTube. You can pay for it. But you can also look for the Cat City version if you don't want to read subtitles. But yeah, I would lump it in the middle tier, the sweet spot of all of those things, but still gives you a cohesive story that doesn't make you go, what the fuck? It may make you go, what the fuck? But the more you watch it, the more you get out of it, in my opinion.
Well, I would say comparing this to Freddy as FR07 is you can't take your eyes off it by choice. Whereas you can't take your eyes off Freddy as FR07 because it's like a hostage situation.
Right.
That movie's pointing a gun at you and saying, watch me whether you want to or not. And I did. I'm not saying I was an unwilling hostage for Freddy.
Yeah.
But this one, I felt a little bit more that it was my choice.
Yes.
That I was consenting
I wanted to go
to
lighter
the strangeness.
This time.
Okay, yeah, I think what you're saying then is, or what this filmmaker is saying, is that we really need to build a giant mechanical bulldog and go have it devour the White House and shit everybody back out.
Yes.
Okay, good. Get on it, somebody. Wait, all the tech guys are up Trump's ass, so we can't do it. It's got to be grassroots.
To give you context, how they're pacified, explained in the sequel, is those bows that they all wear at the end after they get shot out. Though they have little devices in them that do something to your brainstem that pacify you. They take away the evil thoughts. But as soon as those bows are gone, then they revert back to their feline nature. So maybe we can do something in the Trump administration's ties or something. I don't know. To get the bulldog, put pacifying ties on him. I don't know. Might help. Fashionable and functional.
Yeah, the collars they had in Battle Royale.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So yeah. That's
okay, I missed that. I totally missed that. Like, I saw him going through the guts of the dog.
Yeah.
And you saw the little shadow of the cat's a devil, and then it gets cleansed, and the silhouette's an angel, and then it gets shit out. But I totally missed there was a little boat. That's adorable.
Yeah. And the animated,
I like that.
The animated series is very interesting. Apparently there were only like 5 confirmed episodes, according to what I read.
Oh.
I've only been able to find one, but it's called Macskafogó, Cattails. And it's all about in the aftermath of this first film, it's an episodic series about cats in prison. These cats in these mice prison, and they're all in for doing horrible deeds.
Yeah.
And each cat each episode is focused on a specific cat telling their story of how they got in there. So it's about them doing horrible things and how they got incarcerated because of their horrible nature and how they're turning themselves around. So that's a fun little framework. I've only been able to find one episode so far, but there are at least 5 of them out there. I thought that was a fun little framework.
Yeah.
Forcing one to look at oneself internally and to, hopefully find some absolution in doing the right thing going forward. Interesting little message.
Yeah, see, folks, this movie may be weird as fuck, but it's teaching you something.
Yeah,
I don't know what Freddie was teaching you.
Freddie was teaching you to hold on.
Yeah.
Your Chrysler might be attracted to you.
Yeah. Watch your butt when you walk past your car. What about the play when they did the stage or the musical? Which movie was that adapted from, or was it a whole new story?
No, that's the musical Macskafogó, which I guess they dropped in 2011, and it was pretty successful on that side of the pond. Is a musical version of this film, of Macskafogó, the first film.
Oh wow! Okay.
And it's just adapted for the stage. You got everybody in their cat makeup. It kind of looks like cats, but they're wearing actual suits with robot hands and eyes, and they're doing their bits with the gangsters and all that. And it's a full blown musical. You can see clips of it on YouTube. It's like, wow, this film is a big film over there.
Yeah.
It's a cultural icon for the Hungarian people, and
I'm so baffled.
Yeah, the more that I learned about it, the more I became fascinated by it, and I just couldn't put it down. And it's become easily one of my favorite animated films. So,
okay,
if you are an animation buff out there listening to this and you haven't seen Macskafogó or Cat City or Catcatcher, check it out. And I would love to hear what you got to say about it. Leave comments, leave concerns, leave tips, whatever.
Yeah.
But check it out if you can. You won't be disappointed.
Death threats.
Pussy talk.
Yeah, definitely leave pussy talk.
Definitely some pussy
definitely
talk.
Leave Mew Mew what's ups. Leave some Mew Mew what's ups. That's what we need on our soundboard. Is I just want a button that'll go Mew Mew what's up.
Mew Mew what's up.
So in the play, I can see the cute hippie chick cat.
Yeah.
She's wearing her little hippie skirt and drinking her martini or whatever. Okay, I might look that up.
Yeah.
At least it's a human pretending to be a cat. I won't feel as weird about it if
I don't
I'm looking
kink shame.
at that.
Hell no.
No, I know you don't. I don't either. I'm not apologizing for anything I just said.
No.
Wow. So okay. And you said the director's still alive, right? Bela
Toon.Tone.Voices. Yeah, he was born in 1943, I think. So he's in his 80s.
Okay.
He's retired now. He only made like
no trilogy.
No, he only made a handful. Well, he retired in 2003, I think, and the sequel came out in 2007. So that I would say was a kind of vanity project of saying, whatever, I'll make a sequel. People still like it. But he only made a handful of films, most of them short films. There's one called Let Us Keep a Dog. It's about a 6-minute animated short. Yeah. It's a spiritual. It says it's a spiritual cousin to Macskafogó, and it's a widely imaginative look at dog ownership from the dog's perspective and the human's point of view. It takes you. It's a short film that takes you through all the reasons why we love and need dogs. There's one called Modern Training Methods that is a satirical look at the Olympics. Antics ensue with sporting events and things like that. There's another one called Where is the Limit? It's about, it says here, an innocent orange cartoon figure gleefully goes from one terrible situation to the next without more than a tune in their vacant head. So that's a little more absurdist. But he's an experimental artist and animator. He does these great little comics, but he hasn't done many feature films. I think Macskafogó and Macskafogó 2 are his only animated feature films. And, so I respect that, when you got a hit, one and done.
Yeah.
Sequel if the demand is for it. But dude had a successful run of it and is a pretty well accomplished little comic artist. So if you like his style, if you're interested in looking up Bela's stuff, check out Bela Toon.Tone.Voices and his comics and his films.
Yeah, and he had a TV series too called Master Eder and his Pumuckl.
Yeah.
I'm pronouncing that all wrong, but I actually watched clips from this on YouTube, and it's a live action old man interacting with an animated weird thing, little critter.
Yeah.
Troll, dwarf, I don't know. But I couldn't understand it. It was in Hungarian, and I didn't turn on there were no subtitles, but that apparently was a really popular series.
Mm-hmm.
That once again in Hungary, they have merchandise, they have statues of these characters. So it just goes to show you that, people that have a very American-centric view of the world, there's so much great, crazy shit out there that other countries are making and celebrating that we have no idea about, except for people like Steve who bring it to us. And
we're doing God's work.
Yeah, trying to make the world a little bit closer, a little less big, and a lot less scary.
Yeah. And Bella, if you're out there, I'd love to. I have questions. If you ever want to talk shop, man, hit me up. I love Grabowski. I would love to talk about it. If anybody knows Bella, get them in contact with us.
Yeah.
I'll buy the Macskafogó board game and we can all play it together.
Oh, dude. Is there one?
There is.
Oh, my God. Of course there is.
That's right, man.
There's
get a
probably
Macskafogó
Monopoly.
It went through its stages of merchandising. There are T-shirts, there are drinks, there are toys, there's lunch pails, you name it. They love it over there.
Themed restaurants, I'm sure.
I want the pussy talk rotary phone.
Mew mew, what's up?
Yeah. Ryan Liskey.
Yeah.
Did I kill you or thrill you?
To be clear, it is odd, but I don't think it's any more or less odd than other more adult-oriented animated films I've seen. I really don't think this one's that wacky. It is a coherent story. I was poking a little fun at it, and they're occasionally scratching my head, but in all honesty, I never had a problem following this. There were maybe a couple plot holes and some sequences that went on a little too long for me, but I feel like it could have been a little shorter, frankly. But having said all that, I think it's fun. Like it's a fun spy film. It's funny at times. And it, again, way more coherent in terms of trying to do an animated spy film than Freddy was. Yeah, I really liked this. I thought it was fun. It was just crazy enough for me to be like, what the fuck, Steve? And it's not even like I'm asking you. I'm asking like, where do you find these? You
gotta go to Hungary, baby.
Yeah, good on you. I did enjoy it, and I think I'm not going to say it's one of the best animated films I've ever seen, though. Like, I don't think it ranks up there with what I would consider my favorites. But for what it is, it's quite good. And I think anybody who has an interest in spy films or these type of homages or just animated features in general should definitely seek this out. I absolutely would love to own a remastered Blu-ray of it, although yours was beautiful, so don't
Thank you.
Don't get mad.
No, never. It's the gateway.
But yeah, it's deserving of restoration, and I do feel like it deserves a wider audience. I do think it's fairly accessible. I would throw this in to show somebody like foreign language animation that isn't anime. This one, if I had stumbled across this myself, I would have automatically been intrigued to watch it just based on what I see of the animators' other work, and the plot of the movie. This one, I would have, had I known about it, probably would have made it on my watch list, because I have actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I did recently see a animated Hungarian film called Son of the White Mare.
Oh, I know this film. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I watched it back around Christmas time of 2025.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And it's great. It's gorgeous. And there's also brothers that love to spank each other on the butt.
It's true.
Yeah. So
who doesn't do that?
I don't know what's with all this animated butt slapping, but
they do things differently over there on the other side of the pond.
Show.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Cars slapping butts.
Yeah, check out Son of the White Mare. It's absolutely beautiful. It's more of a fantasy, like it's more abstract, I would think, and more about. No, that's not true. There's a story to it, but
yes,
it's a fairy tale. It's based on a myth, so it's
very otherworldly, very ethereal.
It's got a more magic quality to it.
Yeah, it's like Last Unicorn,
but yes,
in that sense.
Yeah, sure.
In the vibe,
yeah. With butt slapping,
with more butt slapping.
Yeah.
well, cool. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that I can help. Not only bring this to your attention, but also to the other cinephiles out there who want something that's a sweet little treat of a secret agent spy movie flavor, but with pussy talk. So, yeah,
with pussy talk.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it. I think I went over a little bit earlier about, I think it's maybe a little too long. There were a couple sequences that didn't do much for me and kind of went on too long. At first, I was very annoyed by the four gangsters, or like I even wrote down like these guys are annoying as fuck. But then once they got into it, I didn't mind them. Like I love the part where they're trying to trap Grabowski. It's kind of the classic James Bond car chase sequence around a winding hill.
Yeah.
And they keep trying to stop his car and they throw spikes out on the road, yet they end up backing over them and popping their own tires.
Yep.
And then they replace the tires with steamroller wheels. Like not the wheels of the steamroller, but the actual cylinder the steamroller uses to steamroll stuff.
Yeah. I love dysfunctional goons.
Yeah, it's hilarious. They swear a lot.
They sure do. They can get away with that.
Yeah,
over there.
It's fine. I loved it. So that was funny. I did, like I said, I liked. There's a really great moment I thought when I can't remember I call him the corporate cat Hitler, with the eye patch, the hinge, the main bad guy,
Mr. Typho.
Yeah, he answers to the big bad guy, the Giovanni Gatto. And there's a great scene where it's that classic, it's shot over the shoulder of Giovanni Gatto and you only see like his ear and his arm, and on the wall are the heads of all these
his
former
previous directors of his
previous directors
who fucked up.
And he starts fantasizing about the new director's head being on there.
Yep.
That shit's great.
Shit rolls
downhill. And then the director,
baby.
He sits down and he slugs a full bottle of pills with a bottle of booze. And I honestly thought he was committing suicide at first, but because I didn't know where this movie was going at that point. So yeah, there's a little bit of implied S&M. Only one of the participants is not consenting.
Of course.
Well, no, he does. He's consenting. He just doesn't like it.
No. That's how the cat mafia is run.
Yeah. No, I thought it was just like a kind of a treat. Like it was again, it wasn't that weird. I'm not even going to say it's all that unique, but it had a charm to it and a sort of like almost laid back vibe to all of it that is just easy to watch and enjoy. And by the end, I honestly, spoiler alert to everybody, but I honestly, because I was watching it with my cats, of course.
Of course.
And when those fucking vampire bats show up with their laser machine pistols, I honestly was like, yeah, look at that, dude.
Let's go.
To my cats. They didn't wake up and or acknowledge me, but I still said it.
That's right.
To them.
They're included. They're part of the club.
Yeah, I loved those. I'm sorry if they're offensive. I'm not in a place where I can say they're offensive or not. but I loved those vampire bats.
You know, they got a great vibe. They really do. And honestly, if you like the vibe of the characters, the story, the world of this, then I cannot wait to show you the sequel, Cat of Satan.
Oh God, I'm so looking forward to it. Right away when I went online to research the movie a little bit and saw there was, or I think you even mentioned to me that there was a sequel. I was actually excited. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, like, okay, there's more. And it's got Satan in the title. So,
yeah.
I look forward to that. So, good job. Thank you. I would say you've redeemed yourself from Freddy as FR07, but I never hated you for that.
Good man.
I might have been a little mad at you.
That's okay. You know,
for a day or two.
I'll see where your line is, and then I'll pull back if I need to. But that's part of the charm.
Oh no, don't ever pull back.
I can.
You're
read
welcome
a room.
to cross my lines anytime. I don't even have lines. Just torture me.
Okay.
You know, let's go back. Let's. Oh yeah, you're gonna do Valiant. So
yeah.
We'll see. To be determined.
TBD.
Now, I mentioned this earlier because I wanted to tell you a couple of animated films I've seen recently since we recorded that I absolutely loved. The first one, the first one is the most recent one I saw. You and I have never really talked about anime, and I don't know how much you're into anime. I'm not really into anime as a thing, but I like animated films and science fiction, horror, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll watch them. I don't really, it's not 'cause they're anime or any of that, but I loved Paprika. Have you seen that one?
Paprika, yes. No, listen.
Gorgeous film.
Agreed. When it comes to anime, I am a casual observer. I'm not as into it as most anime fans are. I don't go out of my way to really seek a lot of anime out, because to me there's a lot of anime out there, but a lot of it, the controversial statement, a lot of it feels very much the same, and a lot of it can seem a little repetitive. So I'm a little deterred by some of those, but there are many diamonds in the rough of anime that I do love. I love a lot of the older eras, like the sweet spot of the mid to late 80s to early to mid 90s of anime. I really love that look. Anything like your Akira, anything like your Metropolis, anything from Sanrio, anything from TMS. It really it has a special place in my heart, but modern anime I don't really go out of my way to seek. But if there is something that I do see that's like, oh, okay, that looks interesting, I haven't seen that before, what's this all about? Oh my gosh, what's this? Oh, wow, snap. Something like Please Save My Earth, or something like, the classic Akira, things like that. I'm all about. But like Paprika, little pockets of course I love all the Ghibli films and things like that, but little pockets of beautiful instances of anime, I'm 100% there for.
It had a marching band with frogs, so I had to love it. And weird cats. There's lots of weird cats.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with cats. Have you ever seen Cat Soup?
Oh, Cat Soup. No, I need to watch that one.
Okay.
Okay, it's on my list, so of course it is. And then switching gears, I finally got around to watching Wizards.
Yeah,
Ralph Bakshi.
Yeah, Necron 99 piece, man. Wizards is a it's classic. It's a trip and a half visually, and
holy shit, dude. Oh my god. It was, I actually was stoned the night I watched it.
It's almost a requirement for the ticket.
Oh my, I rarely say this, but I was kind of blown away by it.
Yeah.
And I've never been a Bakshi fan. I honestly feel like I need to go back because I remember seeing some of his movies decades ago and just not liking them. But after watching Wizards, I was like, oh, I get it. Okay.
Wizards is very pulpy. It's like those old ElfQuest comics. It's very pulp pop art D&D world, especially of that era that it's from, late 70s and things like that. It really is its own flavor on the whole fantasy versus technology or the modern world, and I liked what it really did in that kind of pool, and I loved the whole. I don't think it's Peter Falk, but the Peter Falk vibe of Avatar and his Columbo disposition and all that. And Mark Hamill, I think his first film role as Sean the Fairy Prince. That's like, hi, welcome to the fairyland. And then gets shot.
Yeah,
that's Mark Hamill.
That was weird.
Pre-Star Wars.
Yeah, I saw that before I watched the movie. I looked up some of the credits of it, and I was like, oh, Mark Hamill. But then they edit in all that Nazi footage, and it's just insane. Like
the idea of using propaganda to take over the fantasy and goodness of this rich magical world, and there's no correlations to that at all. Propaganda stealing our individuality and our dreams to try to stun us or dull us to a controlled state. No, there's no correlations to that at all in the modern world. Wizards got nothing to say.
Funny you mentioned that, because my review I wrote for Wizards on Letterboxd is this. I wrote, I had no idea this was a documentary about the second Trump presidency.
There you go.
It's like, that was my whole review, because I'm like, oh my God. Like, it was scary at times. I'm like, this. So I get it. So those are just a couple I wanted to throw at you.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm a fan of all those. So
okay.
Yeah. If you ever discover any more, or if you want more recommendations, I got a whole back pocket full of weird animated cells that I can throw at you.
I want all the recommendations, and I cannot wait to see what you throw at me next.
Let's go.
I mean, I know we were kind of joking about Valiant, but I'm also not joking about Valiant.
Yeah, me neither at this point.
Legally, I cannot tell you what to tell me to watch. Otherwise, I can arrest myself for violating my own podcast policies.
Sure.
So you have to decide that. So if you do decide to use that, it is of your own free will and your own volition, and I had nothing to do with it.
You know me, I'm easy.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will watch whatever I'm recommended to watch on this show. So we will see at a later date. I absolutely cannot wait to have you back. I was very excited when you gave me this movie, and was very excited all day to talk about it. Because like I said, I thought it was interesting. It was good. It was a fun little movie. And, I really want to see the sequel, and I think I'm going to check out this guy's short films. So mission accomplished.
Yeah. Let's do it.
With a smack on the butt.
With a smack on the butt. With some pussy talk and a smack on the butt. Check out Macskafogó.
Mew mew, what's up?
Mew mew,
all right,
what's up?
Well, why don't you go ahead and, if you want to tell the listeners anything that you have, where can they find you if they want to hire you for your services or check out your work?
You can find me on YouTube under my main VA handle at this time, Toon.Tone.Voices, or you can check me out on Twitter on the same moniker, Toon.Tone.Voices. Keep a lookout for Star Fox Event Horizon, the biggest Star Fox fan game ever, and you'll hear my vocals in that. I know you as a Star Fox fan would love to play that.
Hell
yeah. And
we damage.
That's right. keep an eye out for other audio absurdity coming from my mouth hole, and if you want to hire me for any sort of absurdity, narration, character voices, whatever, contact me through those channels, or you can check out my other channel, picklesproductions.com on YouTube. Pickles Productions on YouTube. That's what I do.
Do it up.
That's
and
where
then
I am.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. I am Peppy Hare in that game.
Are you Peppy Hare?
Yes, this is my Peppy Hare voice from Star Fox Event Horizon. Do a barrel roll and all that. So I voice a few characters from Star Fox. Yeah. So that's what I do. Check it out.
If you enjoyed this program, you should totally follow it online.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're talking.
So where are you?
Go to Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Letterboxd, and YouTube.
Cool.
And search for Cinema Milkshake.
Do it. We'll give it a whirl. Why not?
And
Like, follow, share, and leave feedback.
You tell the world.
You certainly don't have to, but it would be a whole lot cooler if you did.
Believe that shit.
Word.
Oh, that's good.
Until next time, don't let the bastards grind you down.
Listen, don't get prancy with me, kiddo.
Keep watching movies.
Dude, that movie was fucking sweet. In fact, you fucking ass it was.
And, most importantly, dear listeners,
What's up?
enjoy every milkshake.
I feel like something incredible is really gonna happen here.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
I'm disgusted and repulsed, and I can't look away.
what is this? Some kind of a joke?
Some sort, yes.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
How dare you?
Do you know anything about the art of film production?
Well, I like to think so.
Direction, the acting, the storyline. That shit was bad.
Wow.
That was fucking trippy.
Yeah, boy.
What did you think?
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves?
That's part of your problem, you know. You haven't seen enough movies. All of life's riddles are answered in the movies.
I had enough. I give up. I want to go home.
Is it cats or is it death? That's no choice. Cats or death. Cats are